Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Sauce. Announcement, just like the other video. Only 2 NFL pick videos this week. I'm going live at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and we're going through the whole entire slate. With NBA starting, it's just tough on time for us right now, but we will be live and we're going through all of them. So click the link up top if you want to get in on that, but let's put that to the side and let's talk Cowboys Lions. Interesting matchup here. Let's go.
Welcome to the Sauce. The Sauce. Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, Detroit on the road in Dallas. This line opens up Dallas -7, and everyone's on Detroit here. 87% of the money on the Lions. This is as of Tuesday morning. Really, nothing changes here until last night, Friday night. The line finally does drop. So we're looking at Dallas -6.5 on most books now. But no changes in the action. Everyone's still on Detroit. So let's break down this matchup, and we'll start with injury reports. And actually, despite the Detroit Lions coming off a bye, the Dallas Cowboys are by far the healthier unit here. Returning pieces like Dak Prescott, the leader of the team, and their safety net, Dalton Schultz. Now, the injury report for Detroit, a little different. There is some good news, but there's some bad news as well. We'll start with the bad. Ready for this? All right, DJ Chark has been moved to the IR. Josh Reynolds, highly questionable. Their pass rusher, Charles Harris, he's out. And their starting left corner, Will Harris, is also questionable. The good news for the Lions is that DeAndre Swift is back, obviously, probably the best playmaker on that offense. And their pass rusher, Kaminsky, has a shot to play. Check this out. Kaminsky leads the Detroit Lions in quarterback pressures. He's only played 2 games so far. Now that we got the injuries covered, let's move on to the premier matchup, the Cowboys defensive line against the Lions offensive line. I mean, we very well may be looking at the best defensive line in the NFL versus the best offensive line in the NFL. Both sides currently sit at number 1 in adjusted sack rate, so this is the best pass rush versus the best pass protection. But what we did see, we saw Jared Goff in this Lions offense put up 28 and 36 points on Washington and Minnesota. That's the 4th and the 8th best pass rush. So it's not like this Lions offensive line hasn't seen an elite pass rush yet. I mean, we've seen them play 2 top 10 pass rushes, and they handled themselves pretty well in both those games. Can the Lions repeat that success in this game at Dallas? And to answer that, why don't we take a look at their last game against the New England Patriots? Heading into that game, the Detroit Lions were a top 10 offense and the 7th overall passing offense. They got shut out. Now, how did the Patriots defense do that? Well, for starters, the Lions were just 4 of 18 on 3rd and 4th down conversions in that game, and that's kind of been the story with the Lions offense all year. They sit at just 23rd and 3rd down conversions on the season. They started off hot in week 1 against their Eagles. They went 9 of 14 on 3rd down against the Eagles in week 1, but since then, they're converting just 29.4% of their 3rd downs, which is 30th best in the NFL. Another thing you don't want to see if you're a Lions fan entering this game, Jared Goff was 3 of 14 when pressured against the Patriots in their last game. He's going to need to be better than that under pressure because we know the pressure's coming. They're playing the Cowboys here in Dallas. What the Lions are going to need to do is establish the run game, so getting Swift back for this game is huge. Between him and Jamal Williams, I think they should be able to keep Michael Parsons a bit off balance. This is a Dallas defense that's just 17th against the run. They get overhyped because their pass rush is unreal. Their secondary is also playing really well, but they really haven't played that great against the run. I truly think Detroit's going to score some points in this game against the Dallas defense. I think they'll be able to establish a little bit of the run game. The question is, are they going to score enough points? Because now we're moving on to the Detroit defense, and this is where the story becomes sad. The Detroit Lions defense is a mess on all fronts. It currently sits 32nd against the pass, 31st against the run. Some more just terrible numbers from the Lions defense. Check this out. So the Lions are 30th in sack rate despite having the 5th highest blitz rate. So they're sending guys, they're just not getting there. They also allow opponents to convert on 50% of their 3rd downs. What? 50%? That's dead last amongst NFL defenses. Also, they're 30th in deep ball DVOA, so they've been horrible against the deep pass, and 27th in red zone defense. The Detroit Lions have the worst defense in NFL football this season, and it's not close. So does the Dallas offense have the weapons and the tools to capitalize on that? The answer is probably yeah. I know the Cowboys offense has definitely been disappointing this year. I mean, they're bottom 10 in points, total yards, pass rush, 3rd down percentage, explosive play percentage. So I know everyone's out here praising Cooper Rush, but the truth is, this is a bottom 10 offense, possibly bottom 5 with him on the field. Now Dak Prescott returns, and I know everyone's got that game against the Bucs fresh in their heads, right, in week 1. He was terrible, don't get me wrong, but I think because of that, it was on primetime week 1. Everyone saw it. It's the last time we saw Dak play. I think because of that, I think we're getting Dak Prescott a bit undervalued here. Let's not forget, this is Dak Prescott from last year, who was Q quarterback, I think 16 of their 17 games. They were first in total yards, second in passing yards, 11th in third down percentage, and 5th in explosive play percentage. This offense was explosive as hell last year. Now he comes back to a Cowboys offense that all of a sudden found itself a run game. That's right, Dallas rated 6th best rushing attack in the NFL. Even if Dak Prescott returns at just 70% of what he was last year, he should have no problem carving up this terrible Lions defense. So even though Detroit probably will score some points on the Cowboys, it's not going to be enough. I think we're going to see a Dak Prescott explosion. I think the Cowboys offense will have its way here. I'm on the Cowboys. I'm fading all that money. Give me Dallas -6.5, lock it in. If anything changes, I'll let you know on Twitter, or I'll let you know on the live show if you want to tune in there. Also, if you want the final tickets that I do, bet of the day, underdogs of the day, parlays of the day, top 7 bets, that kind of stuff, head over to KyleKirms.com or download the Sauce Network app. All right, NFL Sunday, Week 7. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. We're going live. If you're interested in hearing us go through the whole slate, tune in. If not, I hope you have a great Sunday. I'll talk to you on Twitter.